Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm standing here in amazing Gardens Park in Summerlin with my bestie, Steve Carter.
I'm bestie. Yep.
Steve Bestie Carter.
Thanks for having me on.
Battleborn Steve, if you want to follow Steve, he's part of the Cerrone Group. If you actually choose to work with our team when you're moving to Vegas, you might have a chance and a lovely opportunity to work with my buddy here, who's awesome and amazing, and who is a native to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas native, yep.
So I know that you're a native, Steve, but you've been married for a while.
I have.
So I brought you on to balance the conversation of today, because today's video is about being single and ready to mingle.
Yeah.
And I can't just be the only one being single, ready to mingle. So I need you to pretend to be single for the next few minutes while we talk about the top places that you definitely want to live if you are single and ready to mingle here in Las Vegas.
I like it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, number one on the list is actually here in Summerlin, but closer to downtown Summerlin. Why? Because they have all the eateries, you've got the shopping, you're in next to all the action. You got the Las Vegas ballpark right over there.
You also have the outdoor stuff. So if you're an outdoor single, someone who's like more into hiking or doing the outdoors
cycling.
You're cycling, you're right by Red Rock, and a lot of really cool outdoor experiences where you could maybe bump into someone you can mingle with,
Some super hot guys over there, you know.
Girls too, whatever, but people with dogs, I don't know. But downtown Summerlin is legit. I think you're right. With the food and the bars and stuff, you're absolutely ready to mingle and don't have to go down to the Strip to do so. Okay, number two on the list is going to be downtown Las Vegas near Fremont Street. There are some really ridiculously cool things happening downtown, lots of new updates,
there really are.
New renovations, just really cool experiences that have been coming to life. My favorite is, of course, all the bars and all the food, of course, because that's what makes me excited. So it's a lot of opportunity for you to bump into other singles, right?
I can see that. They've done so much improvement down there, especially like on Main Street with like Brewery Row and everything.
Yeah.
That would be a big spot, I would think.
I think too, the other thing is like a lot of the areas downtown are also really focused on kind of high-rise living or single family style, not as much single family, so more high-rise living, more condo style living. So that's a lot what more singles are going to be looking for when they move to Vegas, so they're just trying to figure it out before they settle down and aren't mingling anymore.
You could live in a cool loft and not have to worry about mowing your lawn.
True. You could live in a loft, you could have a cool gym that you could meet someone at, you could, walk downstairs to First Friday. It really makes it pretty easy, I think, from a singles perspective to make downtown work for you. I'm
going to let my wife know we're going to be moving downtown.
That's probably not a good idea because you're definitely not mingling.
Definitely not, okay. Number three on the list, I would have to say, is like the southwest area part of town. By IKEA, they call it the Bend.
Yes, it is called the Bend because that's exactly where the freeway 215 bends. They're so creative with the marketing.
They really are.
I like that area of town a lot. Again, food and drink is always going to be a major driver for me, but for singles, when you're looking for a place to go that's close to home, so it's a quick Uber ride away, big fan of that southwest area of town.
And they're building so much, like they have a new casino that they're building. So as far as like restaurants and like other community things to do, even like going to like a day pool, that'd be a perfect spot for that.
Yeah, I also think too in that area, I read a study, I don't know if it's correct or not, but I read a study a few years ago saying that that's the largest population of millennials that have actually lived and moved into that area. Like for whatever reason, it's the most concentration of millennials. So I think it has to do with maybe affordability from a few years ago, but for me, the Bend is a great spot. It's very easy access to everything, and to your point, like the food, the beverage, all the good things. All right, and the last one on the list is going to be a high-rise, badass Las Vegas experience.
That would be so sick.
On the Strip, and actually there's a few of them that are located just off of the Strip as well, but we do have a lot of those really awesome high-rise condo experiences. So a lot of people like to call and say, I don't want to buy a single-family home, I don't need a yard, I don't want anything to take care of it. So high-rise has been a place that we've been able to place a bunch of people.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Why would you live in a high-rise on the Strip?
If you want to be like right in the action, that's the only reason I would want to do that.
It's like a true Las Vegas experience,
right? You could like, go to a show, eat at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, and then just literally like walk across the street to go to some other activity.
Or like stumble back upstairs to your house and not worry about having to drive. That definitely helps.
She might be on the AA list.
I'm definitely on the AA list.
So.
No, but truly what I would say is, honestly, I think, if you want the Vegas nightlife experience, you want that true single only mingling, not looking to settle down, you're gonna hit it up with a lot of tourists, gonna have a lot of bachelorette parties. True single, ready to mingle kind of form, Las Vegas Strip is definitely the way to go.
Absolutely.
All right, Steve, I know you aren't mingling or singling, but I appreciate you coming here for this conversation.
Hopefully it helps.
I love it. I love that we're in Gardens Park. If you are ever visiting Vegas or you're already a local, please be sure to swing by here. We're just at the side of Summerlin, off of the freeway, gorgeous location. If you're thinking about moving to Vegas, whether you're single, ready to mingle, or you're already settled down and want to make this your future home for your family, we'd love to help you. Steve and I serve hundreds and hundreds of clients every year who want to move here and make Las Vegas their final permanent home. And we're really excited about that process. So Steve, what do they need to do to get in touch with us?
They just need to click the link down below and follow us on OnlyFans, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and just reach out. So we've got links down below, so you can do that.
We've got all of our contact information, as Steve said. We would love to talk to you now, whether you're ready to move now or in 10 years from now. We want to start that conversation today because you might be surprised. Once we get a hold of you, we can probably convince you to shorten that timeline.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. And if not, we still want to be your friend anyway. So we good with that?
I'm good.
I'm going to go mingle, and we'll talk to you next time.
I'm going to go back to my wife.